To goal setting, I have probably read every damn book on the subject. I spent the last 15 years of my life studying achievement, personal development, especially goal setting. Any audio program you can think of, any books, any courses that I've probably taken those. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you what took me kind of 15 years to learn. I'm going to distill that, the key lessons, the 3 secrets about goal setting. I'm going to share that with you in 15 minutes. So 15 years of experience, distill that to 15 minutes. So when it comes to goal setting, number 1, you have to be very specific and you cannot be vague. So making money, that's a wish, that's a dream. A goal is I want to make $100,000 in income by the end of the year or in the next 12 months, right? That's a goal. It has to be very specific and very precise. Let's say your goal is to make $100,000 in the next 12 months. What you want to do is the very first secret. What I always do is I would reverse engineer. So whatever goal that I have, I say that's my goal. I want to reverse engineer and break that down into what do I need to do? What do I need to focus on? What skills do I need to upgrade? Because usually, when you have a goal, that you need to learn and upgrade your skills or upgrade your mental capacity. So once I reverse engineer, I'll break that down into 12 months. So on a monthly basis, what do I need to do? So let's say you take, I want to make $100,000. You divide it by 12 months. Then you divide it by, okay, every week, what do I need to do? So I would break it down into monthly income. I would divide it up into weekly income. Then I would break down into your daily goal. Your DIG, what I call your DIG, dig. It's called daily income goal. They have this New Year resolution, and then by February, they're losing momentum. By March, they're like, oh my God, this is not happening. Then they wait till December, like Christmas time, year end, it's like, oh my God, I'm a loser. I didn't accomplish my goal. I didn't set out what I was going to do. You don't need to do that. With this mentality, guess what? If you're not hitting your daily income goal, you're not hitting your weekly income goal. You're not hitting your weekly income goal, you're not hitting your monthly income goal. You're not hitting your monthly income goal, you are not hitting your goal. You don't need to wait 12 months to find out. So every single day, once you're that clear, okay, so then you just focus on what am I doing today? You reverse engineer. What am I doing today to hit that DIG, daily income goal? That's it. So that's the very first secret. You reverse engineer. You break it down into your daily goal, daily task. What do you have to do? And you focus on those. You do your daily tasks, you get those done every single day, you will get there. Secret number 2. You want to set goals in major areas of your life. So in my case, I recommend 4 different areas. The very first area is your health. Second is what I call personal goal. Personal goals. What is it that you want to accomplish? The third category is finance. And business also falls under finance. So what are the finance goals? How much money you want to make? How much money you want to save? If you're doing investments, what kind of return you want? That's your finance goals. And the fourth, which I think is extremely important, which in many first 10 years of my life I didn't have, is contribution. Contribution and growth goals. So contribution, who are you impacting? Who are you helping? So in my case, if I reach a certain amount of subscribers, if I help my students, my mentees, and to hit whatever income goals that they have, helping them get the new car, helping them achieve that level of success. I count that as contribution goals, right? So those 4 areas that you need to have. Now, here's what happens. At first, if you try to do all these 4 goals with like 25%, 25%, 25%, 25%, I can almost guarantee you will fail. You will not get to any one of them because you're trying to do a whole balance thing. And human beings, our life, it's not balanced. I think human beings, we need to focus on one thing at a time. So what I do is I ask the question, out of these 4 areas, what is the one goal that if you accomplish that goal in the next 12 months or in the next 18 months, if you focus on that one, you accomplish that one thing, accomplish almost everything else. Now, in my case, in my early 20s, my goal was very focused on money because I cannot have the pursue my personal passions. I cannot have contribution. I cannot support my mom. I cannot pay the bills. I cannot do any of that if I don't take care of my finance, if I don't make enough money. So out of these four, you have to know, depends on where you are in your career. If you're already successful, obviously you can want to focus more on other areas of your life, little bit more balance. But in the beginning, I would say you want to pick kind of one area where you put 80-20, right? 80% of effort in that one area. Once you get that taken care of, then you can kind of spread out your effort a little bit. So assuming now you're very clear about your goal, you reverse engineer, you break down all your tasks, you got all of that, and then you set goals in the 4 major areas, and you know which area to focus on. Okay, the third secret is this. And I'm going to give you a 4-step formula. A very simple 4-step formula to achieve your goals auto-magically. Not automatically, auto-magically, as if they would come true automatic, like magic, okay? So, 4 steps. First, you need to set it. You need to set the goals. It means not in your head, not in your fucking phone. Write it out with a pen or pencil. You actually write it out. Be very, very specific in the 4 areas. So set it, first step. Second step is you need to see it. So after you set it, don't just put it away. Don't just, I'll revisit, put it in a journal, and then you never see it the whole year. No, I put it in front of me in my office. I look at it every single day. When I wake up in the morning, that's the very first thing I look at. Because whatever your attention goes, energy flows, and results show. I'll say it again. Wherever your energy goes, your attention goes, energy flows, and results shows. So I would put it so, set it, and then you see it every fucking day. Then the step 3 is now you live it. It means you don't just see it intellectually, you need to experience it. Let's say, and I know a lot of my students, even from high-tech closer program, I teach them to, what we call the concept, smell the leather. You have a dream car that you want, go test drive the car. Live it. See yourself driving that car. Touch it, what it feels like. You want to have a dream house? Go look at the open house. Walk into the kitchen. Sit in the living room. Feel it. What is that? You live it. You live that life. You have to see yourself living that life before you ever have that life. This is deep. I'll say again. You have to see yourself live that life before you have that life. Many years ago, I had a dream. One of my dream cars at the time was driving a Mazda 3. And my dream car was the Mazda RX-8. RX-8 in red. And I set the goal. I see it. Not only I see it, I actually cut out the magazine, like with the car, what looks like I put it in my home office at the time. I see it every day. I live it. And I can see myself driving the car. I can hear myself turning on the engine and what this sounds like. I live it many, many times. And the 4th step is you share it. You share it. You share it with the people you know. Oh, but Dan, I don't want to share with other people. What if I don't accomplish their goals? Then I will look stupid. See? That's the problem. That's why you don't fucking accomplish your goals. You don't even believe you can accomplish your goals. You got to share it with people. Let the world hold you accountable. Me, I even take it as like a higher, the next step. I actually not just share with people. I share with the whole fucking world. I share with you. I post on YouTube. I tell people, I'm gonna hit 1 million subscribers. Watch my video. Many couple years ago, many videos, hundreds of videos before I said, I'm gonna hit 100,000 subscribers. We're here. And I'm telling you right now, we're gonna hit 1 million subscribers. We're here, right? All these goals I share with the world. So I have the world hold me accountable. Say, hey, Dan, you said you promised you're gonna do that. I'm gonna fucking do it, right? So I share it. Goes back to my master story. So I live it. I would go there. I would go test drive. I would go to different dealership and I would try test. Of course, you have to go to different dealership because you go to one, you test drive, and you can't go back to the same dealership and test drive 2-3 times because the salesman is like, what the fuck, is this guy coming? You're not buying anything. So I gotta go to one and I go to another one. I go to another one. Anyway, I test drove the car multiple times. I live it. I see it. I can taste it. I know what it feels like to drive that car. I can hear the rotary engine. I can sense when I turn the key. I can know the door. I know the car inside. I know exactly what I want. I know I want a sunroof. I know the features I want. I want all the upgrades I want. I know exactly how much it costs. Reverse engineer. I know exactly how much I need to pay to get that car. And I share with all my friends. I remember back then, we'd be walking down the street, and I would see a Master RX-8 drove by in red. I would tell my friends, hey, that's my car. And they're like, what are you talking about? No, that's my car. No, that's not your car. You're driving this like Master 3. That's not your car. You don't understand. That's my car. That's sharing it, right? I said it, I see it, I live it, and I share it. And let me tell you, when I make enough money, when I made enough money, I went to the dealership. And I walked into the dealership. And I told the salesman, I said, I want that car in red RX-8. Then salesman was like, would you like to test drive it? No. I said, I don't need to test drive it. Oh, let me show you all the features, Dan. Let me show you all the upgrades. No, I don't need to see that. I've seen it many times. I want to buy it. He said, well, you sure you don't want it? No. Just do the paperwork. I'm ready to go. He said he told me in person, in private, he has never closed a sale that fast in his entire freaking life. Entire freaking life. That was it. So I walked out, I got the key, and I turned on the engine. I drove the car off the parking lot. Now you might think, isn't it awesome, Dan? At the time, it was your lifelong dream. Finally, you worked hard enough and you got the car. How do you feel? Let me tell you. There was no excitement. There was no jumping up and down. Yeah, finally I got my car. There was none of that. You know the only feeling that I felt when I drove the car off the parking lot? Is this is my car. I have driven this car hundreds of times in my mind. I've seen it hundreds of times. Now it's just like I'm taking this car home. I didn't feel anything. It's like deja vu. It's mine. What's so special about it? It's mine. That's what I'm talking about. That you set it, you see it, and you live it, and then you share it. That's how you actually set goals, and that's how you accomplish them. I'm gonna leave you with one thought. You want to live your life as if all your dreams have come true, and then you challenge your reality to catch up. Live your life as if all your dreams have come true, and then you challenge your reality to catch up.